Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't doctors supposed to show concern when their patient says they have chest pains? Or is that just me? It is December 27th. I had a doctor's appointment yesterday with a primary care doctor because I've been looking for a primary care doctor for a while because of my chronic physical pain from my car accident in 2021 and 2023, and for the high volume of chest pains I've been having recently. And while there, I was asked to describe what happened, why I'm in pain, where I'm in pain, describe the pain, all of that. I let them know. Car accident in 2021, and then another in 2023, or 2022, no, 2023, I'm sorry. And ever since the first, constant chronic back or body pain, but back pain mostly. My left side is mostly either numb or in searing, burning pain constantly. I have to walk with a cane because I can't put weight on my left leg. I can't stand or walk for more than like 10 to 15 minutes at a time. I can't hold Ember for very long either because of my back. And that there are times when my back and leg just go out, well, I hit the floor and I'm there for a while. And all the doctor did was stand there with his hands in his pockets, leaned against the wall with his head down, listening and nodding his head. And he asked how long ago it was. I said 2021. He said, are there any MRIs of it? It wouldn't matter because they're old at this point, so I need new MRIs, which I'm not opposed to. But it felt like back when I was seeing the pain specialist in 2021. It felt like I wasn't being listened to, that I wasn't being taken seriously. Even though I'm standing there, barely able to breathe because of how much pain I'm in. Oh, no, I'm not standing there. I'm sorry. I'm sitting there because he told me to get up onto the examination bed, which I struggled to do also. He had to help me get up there. And then when I had to lay down for my EKG, I was in pain. I was in tears because of how much pain I was in. And then I couldn't even get back up at first after it was done. And it felt like when I was seeing my chiropractor and my pain specialist and my neurologist back in 2021, just felt like no one was paying the attention that I thought a doctor would. And when it came to the chest pains, he asked me what kind of chest pains they were. And I've been through quite a bit of chest pains in my lifetime. I know what a panic attack feels like. I know what a heart attack feels like. And I know what basic skeletal structure pain feels like because of damage to my chest. And I went ahead and let him know that most of the time it's a pressury feeling that prevents me from being able to breathe. It feels like an elephant is sitting on me. And then there's other times where it's like further over to the left, and it feels like I have a giant needle being shoved straight through my chest. and it happens a lot and a lot more recently. And even earlier that morning, my chest started getting really pumpy, and I don't know, I could feel the beating from the outside of my chest earlier in the morning. And it slowed down before my appointment was, so that they didn't seem to take that into account. At least that's how it felt. And the doctor said, if you can replicate it physically from the outside, then it's not heart problems or anything. And then he goes up to my chest right here and he goes, "Does this hurt?" While pressing it. I'm like, "Of course it hurts. I just told you my entire left side hurts." And he goes, "Well, if I can replicate your chest pain like that, then it's not a heart problem." I'm like, "It wasn't, that's not what I was saying was the problem." I said, "It feels like I have a needle being shoved through the left side of me, and then I feel like I have an elephant sitting on me most of the time." And he proceeds to stand back against the wall again. He goes, "Well, when it comes to chest pains, if it feels like an elephant, it's more than likely your heart and cardiac, or cardiovascular, I think is what he said. Something with the word cardio, because of the heart." And I was like, "I just said that. I know what these are. I've been through these before." But he just said that, "Well, since I was able to replicate the pain in the left side of your chest," which he didn't, because I didn't say it was like a poking feeling. It was a stabbing feeling, and it wasn't even in the right spot. And I also told him how bad my depression's been recently, and that no, I haven't had an active plan of doing anything to myself. I still have the wants to just wish everything was done, wish I was gone, because I didn't have to keep feeling this way. And what they did was they marked me as depressed but not suicidal. Which, to be fair, I mean, I guess so, but when I'm having so many problems physically that it's damaging me mentally, and then they take down the information but don't even follow up with me on it. They ask me if I have those feelings, and then it's never mentioned afterwards when they type it into the computer. I had blood drawn, so we get to see what all's wrong with me medically. Calling it now diabetic. I'm the only member of my family on my dad's side that was never diagnosed with it, and I can all but guarantee that's part of the case right now. But either way, it didn't feel like I was being taken seriously again, just like back in 2021. And I was kind of hoping that an actual primary care doctor would take me more seriously. He was watching me hobble around on a cane. He didn't even say goodbye when he left the room. He said that he would see us when we come back, but didn't say that he was just gone for the appointment. We had to wait until the nurse came back in and tell us that we were free to go. And I thought it would go different. So now I have to wait 2 more weeks to go back, find out what the blood tests or blood draws show. I have to wait for the MRI place to call me to set up a new MRI, which is going to torture me in my head again and in my back, because the last time I had MRIs I wasn't able to lay down flat, which still would hurt, but a lot less than being strapped like this for 45 minutes when after 10 to 15 I want to scream and I'm not allowed to move. This doctor's appointment was supposed to I guess I don't really know what it was supposed to do. I wanted an actual doctor's opinion, like a primary care doctor's opinion, and it just felt like I was ignored. Why? Just why?